Hello, my beautiful people. Coach Gaby here today with a very special video. We are going to be going over an example of what I eat in a day. All right, we've got morning elixir, breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and dessert. All good, delicious, healthy recipes you're gonna love, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, first up are two beverages I always have before eating anything else. First up, of course, is water, but not just plain water, water with electrolytes. It is so important to replenish your electrolytes in the morning. You can drink enough water, as much as you should be, all day long, but if you don't have enough electrolytes in your system, you're still going to be dehydrated. So here I have 16 ounces of more water, filtered water with a good pH, all right, a quarter of a cucumber sliced, thinly sliced. I put this in the fridge the night before so it excretes all the good vitamins and things from the cucumber. Then I have half a lime juiced, all right, and a pinch of Celtic salt or pink Himalayan salt, all right, either works. Pinch it up, pinch it in, mix, and replenish. All right, that is my electrolyte mix. You can also use lemon slices, watermelon, coconut water. All right, so lemon, lime, oranges, cucumber, watermelon, coconut water, pink Himalayan salt, or Celtic salt, all great for replenishing those electrolytes naturally, all right? I chug that, and then I go to my next thing. I have an olive oil shot with lemon juice. Now, the important thing here is the quality of the olive oil. Always make sure it's extra virgin, that's a non-negotiable, and high in polyphenols, all right? That's where you're really gonna get the anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits, all right? And also check the harvest date. It is not like fine wine. It doesn't age well, all right? So making sure that you're consuming it within 12 to 16 months of harvest, all right? So extra virgin, high in polyphenols, and check that harvest date. I go ahead and I squeeze half a lemon and then about 2 teaspoons, maybe a little bit more, of this high quality olive oil. And then boom, throw it back and enjoy. Moving on to breakfast. Alrighty, so I have 2 parts for breakfast. This is part 1, is a protein smoothie, and I'm gonna go and break down everything and why. First, I do this before I get ready so that I'm drinking it while I get ready. I try to make breakfast the biggest meal of my day and pack it with protein. All right, so I have 1 banana, half a cup of strawberries, and half a cup of wild blueberries. Why wild blueberries? Because they naturally contain more antioxidants, all right? And it's becoming more popular to sell wild blueberries separately, all right? I get mine from Sprouts. All right, and then I have 1 cup of almond milk or any non-dairy milk or more. All right, depending whether you're using frozen or fresh fruit. Frozen, you might need a little bit more liquid because it's gonna be a little bit thicker. And on that note, make your life easier, meal prep, all right? I don't do this every single morning. Separate ingredients, packing it in, that takes so much time. So I already have all this prepped, my frozen fruit together, all right? And then in the morning, I just get it out of the container or the bag, whatever, and just put it in there, along with some protein powder, all right, and a 3-seed mix, all right? I have 1 tablespoon of hemp seed, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. Chia, flax, and hemp, all right? Great for omegas. Throw that in there, and there you go. Blend and enjoy. Alrighty, so for part 2, I love this protein avocado toast, all right? So what I do is I have 2 eggs and I mix it with a quarter cottage cheese, all right? So you're gonna mix them together and scramble them for that extra pack of protein, all right? If you don't want it scrambled, you can also meal prep it as an egg salad, all right? So boil the eggs and then blend the cottage cheese and mix that together. So instead of using mayonnaise, you use the blended cottage cheese. That's a great little trick right there. All right, or like me doing it scrambled. I love scrambled eggs, especially on top of avocado toast. So 2 eggs, a quarter cup of cottage cheese. You mix it together and then just cook it like normal, like you normally would scrambled eggs. So after cooking that, I grab a piece of toast. I use whole grain sprouted toast, or if depending on your fitness goals, you need to opt out of bread, try sweet potato toast. We have a recipe for that here on our YouTube channel. It is a Mare recipe. I love when she showed it to me, and sweet potato is so healthy for you, and you feel like you're having bread, but you're really not. All right, on our avocado toast, we need some avocado. So about 1/4 to 1/2 of avocado. And remember, avocado is a supreme superfood, great for balancing hormones, boosting metabolism, great for your skin, so many things. You can do it in slices or a mash like this. That's personal preference. You can add some tomatoes, cilantro, herbs and spices, however you like it. Some lemon and lime juice. All right, and then on top of that, we have your choice of greens. It could be mixed greens, spinach. I'm choosing arugula today. I like to switch it up. So little arugula. All right, prepping that. And then cooking our egg and cottage cheese mix. I like to cook everything on iron skillets because it helps boost the iron. All right. And iron is so important for so many things: hair, skin, energy, lots of things. A lot of people are anemic, all right, and don't even realize it. Alrighty, once those eggs are done cooking, go ahead and drain any excess water. All right, that's just natural from the cottage cheese. Then go ahead and serve it on top of the avocado toast or on the side. But look how fluffy these eggs are, even though mixed with the cottage cheese. You won't even be able to tell. A lot of people don't like cottage cheese because of the taste. And this is a great way to sneak it into your diet without noticing. And there we have my complete breakfast. A nice, delicious, fruity protein smoothie, avocado toast with cottage cheese egg mix. Next, a snack. Alrighty, next we have a snack. Now this can either be before or after lunch, depending on your schedule and when you have that craving and need a snack. Maybe you don't need a snack at all, but when you do, what I have here is muesli. Now I discovered this in New Zealand and Australia years and years ago, and I loved it so much that it stuck with me, and it is so good and healthy for you. So I use a local brand who uses organic everything, all right? So organic gluten-free oats, with raisins, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pecans, almonds, and flax seeds, and unsweetened coconut shreds. And it is sweetened with pure maple syrup. So that's a big one. Instead of an artificial sweetener, all natural, all organic, all right? So go ahead, grab your muesli, go according to the serving size of your packaging. It might be different everywhere. This one says 1/4 cup, but I'm doing 1/2 cup because I love it so much. And then I do about 1/4 to 1/2 an apple, all chopped up. All right, put that in there in the mix. Little non-dairy milk, I like my almond milk. All right, a drizzle of honey. All right, a little drizzle of honey. Honey is amazing. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial. It's just really good for you if you can have sweets, all right? Everybody is different, but if you're not natural sugar sensitive, don't be afraid of honey. It is so good for you. I take this snack with me on the road, all right? For those who work or have to be running around, chores, errands, whatever it is, I always have an adult lunch bag with me. I just grab my mason jar full of the milk, I put the lid on it, and then I have everything else separate. Boom, dump it in and just enjoy it when I can. And there we have it. That is my little sweet treat snack that I love, that I enjoy, and it's so high in fiber. High in fiber, the muesli and the apple. All right, so if you ever get stuck or you're someone who has constipation or anything, maybe give this a try. Next, lunch. Alrighty, for lunch we have one of my favorite go-tos. We have tuna salad, lettuce wraps. All right, so 1 can of tuna with clean mayonnaise. So what that means is mayo with no seed oils, all right? My favorite brand is Chosen. They make it with avocado oil because seed oils are very inflammatory, all right? So not great for you. So find an option without seed oils. All right, you mix the tuna with the mayo, and then I add about 2 to 4 tablespoons of red onion, and then 2 to 4 tablespoons of celery. I do prep this with 2 cans, so 2 servings to make my life easier, and I just know to eat half when I do eat it. All right, or you can go ahead and separate it ahead of time. A little dill for a little flavor. You can add salt, pepper, sea salt, all right, high quality salt, black pepper, or any other herbs and spices that you like, all right, to give it that flavor. You mix it up, all right, mix it up, and then simply scoop it into the lettuce wrap and eat it like so. As a little side, I enjoy plantain chips. These are organic plantain chips, all natural, 1 ingredient, all right, plantains. All right, so looking for a natural option, all right, not highly processed or anything, or if you can, make it yourself at home. And there we have it. Super easy, super quick, super healthy, high in protein, and delicious. All right, one of my favorite go-tos. Next, dinner. Alrighty, dinner time. Let's pull it out of the oven and see what we have, all right? I love this meal because you can cook it all together. I have a chicken breast, cheesy sweet potatoes, cheesy broccoli, and some asparagus. This is so simple and easy to make. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to cook all together, all right? So it's one and done, great for meal prep, so making a bunch in the beginning of the week or on the weekend so that you're all set for the week, all right? Setting up for success. And something I love to enjoy those cheesy sweet potatoes with is a protein sour cream. All it is Greek yogurt, all right? Some lemon or lime juice, all right, and then a pinch of garlic and a pinch of cumin. All right, you can also add a little salt and pepper if you'd like. Boom, mix it up and you won't even know the difference, all right? I love sour cream, so I had to find a healthier option because it just isn't good for you, all right? High in the bad fats, all right, and dairy if you're, so right here, lemon juice, lime juice, all right, Greek yogurt, and some spices. Mix it up, and I love eating it with this delicious meal. And there we have it. So simple, so healthy, flavorful, all right? Make sure you add spices and garlic and lemon. I like to marinate my chicken in olive oil, lemon, onion powder, garlic, all right? A little salt and a little pepper. I like to let it marinate like that for a while, all right? And then at the end, when it's done cooking, maybe 5 minutes before it's done cooking, what I do is slice the chicken a little bit and then take all that juice, that marination that it was cooking with, and like to pour it on top so that it cooks the last 5 minutes with those flavors inside the chicken. And oh, it just comes out so juicy and so yummy, all right? You can't even tell it's healthy. And I use Parmesan cheese. Why Parmesan cheese? It is naturally lactose free, and it is the cheese with the highest protein. So even more protein in a lactose free cheese. And there we have it. That is my dinner. Alrighty, last but not least, dessert. Now, a sweet treat doesn't have to get you off track. It can actually help you achieve your goals. You just gotta be smart about it and choose the right things. Now, growing up, one of my favorite things to do at the movie theaters was mix popcorn and chocolate. Now, popcorn, the right kind of popcorn, is a great source of fiber. If you're doing it microwave style, make sure it's not with all those butters and, you know, additives and things like that. If you buy bagged, already popped popcorn, make sure it's one without seed oils, all right? I use a brand that uses avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil instead of those bad butters and bad seed oils, all right? So a healthy popcorn. And then chocolate, good news, chocolate is actually good for you, but the right kind of chocolate, all right? 70% or higher cacao, and that's cacao, not cocoa. There is a difference. Cacao is the more raw form of chocolate without added sugars, all right? So 70% or higher cacao. Alter Eco is a brand I really, really like, and it has this burnt caramel flavor. So just a few squares of this, with the popcorn, I like to mix it bite for bite, and my sweet, savory mix craving is complete. And to go along with it, a nice calming tea, all right? Bedtime tea, sleepy tea, chamomile. If you're a raspy voice girl like me, maybe something like peppermint. If you have digestive issues, ginger tea, all right? Something that works for you, calms you down at the end of the night. And there you have it, a simple, healthy, yummy dessert. Alrighty, and there we have it, my beautiful people. What I eat in a day. This is my current full menu. Of course it changes, but this is what I've really been enjoying lately and wanted to share with you. Go ahead and comment for the full recipes, and please let me know what you think. If you have or haven't tried any of these, if you're going to, what videos would you like to see more of, and where are you tuning in from? If you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe, click the bell. That lets you know when we post so you don't miss anything, and I really hope to see you on the next one. Mwah.